Hi there, I'm John Meech and I'm running for Mayor of Delta. Today I want to talk to you about your vote and why it's important. I want to convince you that by voting for me, you have an opportunity to enhance your future and the future of your community. Voter turnout in a Delta municipal election is typically only 30% compared to 60% for the federal and provincial elections. This means that your vote has double the meaning in electing your civic officials than it does in electing your federal and provincial politicians. The weakest part of our community with respect to turnout is North Delta, where only 1 in 4 voters come out to the polls, compared to Ladner at 30% and Tawasin at 35%, which is also not much to brag about. But North Delta represents double the population of Tawasin and Ladner. So that means a 1% change in the vote in North Delta has double the impact of a similar change in Ladner and Tawasin. Your vote in North Delta has incredible value, and if you really want to see change, if you want to see politicians and elected officials who care about your community over that of South Delta, then you've got to go out and vote. Many elections are decided by only a few votes. Vicky Huntington, for example, in the last provincial election, only won by 33 votes in 26,000. Think about that. If 33 more people had come out to vote, it could have switched the election to her opponent. That's real power in your hands. Many young people today are tuned out of politics and their elected representatives. They don't really see the value in voting. But if you care about your community, not only should you go out and vote, but you should sit down with your friends and your family, and you should convince them to go out and vote as well. One opinion can change an election. One of the reasons that young people tune out is because it looks like the same old all the time. Same politicians, same faces, same ideas, and they're usually white-haired and white-faced like me. But every once in a while a person comes along who epitomizes change, and that's who I am. I'm a person who wants to make change. If you think change is needed and you agree with some of the changes that I'm proposing, then you should definitely come out and vote for me. But on the other hand, if you don't like what I'm proposing, if you think some of my changes are crazy, then you owe it to yourself to come out and vote against me, to come out and vote for another candidate that matches what you think. Whatever you do, I urge you to go out and vote. That is the essence of a democracy and the essence of the kind of society, civil society that we have today. Please take the time to vote on November the 19th. Your vote means something. I ask for your support. Please vote for John Meech for Mayor of Delta.